What's going on, everyone? It's Kochyy here. So the new resurrection feature has been announced somewhat. There's some information posted in the in-game news about it, and I'm just going to go over it and give you my thoughts and ideas on what a lot of this may mean and what we can maybe expect when this feature finally comes out 5 days from now. So the new resurrection function has been added. Pass this test and discover a new level of power. So this function will be added as of the 12th, which is mid-month basically. It's Wednesday. This new function allows you to create new 6-star characters from existing 6-star characters, provided the existing 6-star characters meets the following two requirements. So first thing I wanted to point out, notice that they say allows you to create new 6-star characters. So the first thought I'm thinking of is maybe we get orbs for this because they're classing it as a new 6-star character. But again, it's yet to see. Hopefully that is the case because that would definitely give people more incentive to do this. Whereas for level 200, I know a lot of people were not happy that they just they had to grind their characters to that level, and all you get back is a Kochyy will, which is not really rewarding. It didn't feel as rewarding. I know this isn't a rarity. It's not a 7-star, it's a 6-star, but the way they've chosen this wording, it gives some hope that there might be orb rewards. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. The two requirements are a 6-star character is capable of being resurrected, and they are at level 200. So it says new characters will be periodically added to the list of resurrection characters. We plan to announce the first round of resurrection characters on the 10th, so on Monday, along with all the new stuff that's coming out, Senkaimon, and there'll be new events and everything. So the first thought when I read this was it might be similar to intensive course maybe. So we don't know how often periodically is. It could be maybe twice a month, maybe it's every week, or maybe it's once a month. But I'm thinking like when the first intensive course came out, it shows a list of I guess 6 characters or something like that, and those are the characters that have those intensive courses out. So this is what I thought of. It's going to be something maybe similar to that, where it might not be 6, it may be like a larger list of characters, a bigger batch, and it'll say these characters are able to be used in the resurrection mode, and these are the ones that can currently be resurrected. So we'll have to see. Next it says, in order to resurrect a character, you must first pass a resurrection challenge. To complete the challenge, you must clear the quest with the character to be resurrected without using any accessories or character links. The character will be automatically resurrected when you clear the quest. So for these challenges, I was thinking it should be difficult. I think they're going to make it difficult. It won't just be a random quest. Like the fact that they're saying without links and without accessories sounds like they're trying to limit you as much as possible and really make it like a little bit of an effort to at least get your character able to be resurrected. So it could be something like inheritance zone difficulty and completing it solo, which isn't that bad. It just takes a little bit of time, especially for older units. If you're using like an OG unit that you're resurrecting, they're already slow enough as it is, but clearing them without items and links, it's going to be a lot slower. The only thing I hope is that it's not a time-based challenge, because there are some units, especially the older units, that you can literally not clear them, clear quests or difficult quests with them in a certain amount of time. Like if you're asking me to clear an inheritance zone difficulty quest with no items, no links on a old character that has really bad strong attacks, no guard breaks or something like that, it's not going to be possible. So I'm hoping it's not a timed based thing and it's just a simple, here's a difficult quest, clear it, you clear it, your character gets resurrected. So the next part of this is that did I read all this? Yes, okay, so the next part, the resurrection challenges do not require any soul tickets, so you can attempt them as many times as you like. which is fine. They also don't say like if you can bring other characters with you. I'm guessing not. It's gonna be you're only allowed to bring that specific character. It's gonna be limited to that character. Kind of like how Senkaimon restrictions. You can only pick characters of the affiliation and stuff like that. It's gonna specifically limit just to that character. So when a character is resurrected, the original 6-star character will disappear. However, the character's link slot levels and special move levels will be carried over to the new character. So again, they're mentioning carried over to the new character. So hoping that this is a orb reward for finishing these new characters. Even though it's the same character, it's a new variation of it. It's from a 6-star to now a resurrected 6-star, whatever that, how big of a difference that is. So the resurrection process will reset the character's level, ascension level, soul tree, and skills. In the same way as standard 6-star characters, resurrected characters will require jewels and raid characters to unlock their soul tree, and the Hogaku's will to release the characters when they reach level 150. So this is basically like the 6-star grind plus the level 200 grind again. The 6-star grind part of it will be a bit easier because of the soul tree quality of life improvements that are coming out with this as well. Basically, they are looking at a way to upgrade soul trees a lot easier because currently it takes a lot of time actually to go one by one on each node, and the little like animations, and you need to like watch all that. It's not like very, very long, each animation, but there's so many little nodes that you need to do that for. It ends up taking a lot of time. So if this is like a one-touch thing where you have all the raid requirements, all the jewels, crystals, all that stuff, and you just tap and it just fills up the whole soul tree, then that's not so bad. The level 200 stuff, before when droplets were hard to come by and you just had to farm raids for them, that was really awful. But now we have droplet zone and we have droplet trials as well. It's not that hard to get droplets anymore, and the worst part about really the level 200 grind is the actual leveling of that, getting the characters from 150 to 200, because the EXP amount required is huge. But we get like Cones Bonanza ×2 experience, and we get the Rukia stuff like when we get download celebrations. So it's not that bad, but it's still, the grind is still there. So once released, the resurrected characters will gain soul trait souls that allow them to unlock a new soul trait. These unique souls require resurrection rings of the same attribute as the character to unlock. Resurrection rings can be acquired by completing resurrection trials from the metal exchange or in other ways. So this is the big part, that we want to know. Why we're doing all this? What's the purpose behind this? So it says they allow them to unlock a new soul trait. And basically, we don't know what the specifics of this. I don't think it'll be something we can choose, just so they're avoiding situations where there's like overpowered combinations of like DR and NAD or something like that. But I think it's something predetermined already, and it's just a addition. So each character will have their own soul trait that K-Lab's already decided. And I'm thinking it's just, like I said, it's just an addition. It'll be dual soul traits, so it's not just frenzy characters anymore that will have dual soul traits, or Senkaimon Aizen. It'll be now these resurrected characters also get dual soul traits. So this is pretty big in terms of character linking. I know a lot of people were hoping that with this update it would entail characters being revived, kind of, in the sense that older characters could become playable again. But I don't think that's really a possibility ever, because the older characters they would need to rework all the skills. They would need to upgrade the stats, and then the characters also have their own normal strings and strong attack activation times. They're really like slow and dated. So to upgrade all of that to make them viable to current standards, I don't think that'll ever happen. But basically what they're doing with this is now making older characters, or just every character in general, much better as links, have more link viability. So we'll have to see what exactly these new kind of soul traits are and how strong they can be. If it's something like strong attack damage and cooldown reduction, or it could even be damage reduction and normal attack damage, you know, or it could be like immunity stuff. But anyway, we'll have to see. We'll see soon enough. It's not too long till the first batch of characters. So, and the last thing is the new resurrection trials. So similar to the current trials that we have out, the jewels, crystals, coin, and droplet, we're going to get a new one. So it appears like it's going to be something that's available all the time. And we have all the resurrection rings here. They mentioned that the only resurrection rings of the same color can upgrade the new soul nodes on the tree. So you can just farm these whenever. If there's like 3 difficulty levels kind of thing, it'll be 75 orbs for completing this whole thing. So now I'm just going to cut into something from in-game, and I'm gonna try to visualize or make you guys see what I think the new soul tree will look like. Alright, now we are looking in-game, and I pulled up Ryukin here, specifically him because he is a character that has a upgraded soul trait. So as you can see here on the right side, this is his upgraded soul node. This takes his damage reduction trait from 16 to 20% DR, and I'm thinking like what this node is looking like, we're going to get for these new resurrected characters, we're going to get, so the trait will, or the soul tree will extend. There'll be more nodes at the bottom. Can I still tap? No. Okay, so we're gonna get where I'm tapping like 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, we're gonna get new nodes, and each one will increase your soul trait, your new soul trait that you'll get for your character. And let's just take Ryukin for example. Say he's resurrected. He's this resurrected 6-star. And his new soul trait that he gets is a normal attack damage trait. So now he's DR and NAD when fully upgraded. And say it's a NAD 20%. So each one will be, you know, 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%. And you upgrade everything, and then there's your dual trait. That's just an example. We don't know really what the values will be, if they'll be even stronger than what the current traits are, or if there will be entirely new kind of soul traits, but we'll have to see when the update comes out. You know, this will definitely change the way we link characters. Linking characters with the link slots will become a lot more, or not even just link slots, but linking these new resurrected characters will have a lot more impact in the game, because you're doubling up on your soul traits now across the board. So we'll have to see what it's like, but hopefully it seems like a bit of a grind so far for just another soul trait, but hopefully we get orbs for it, and you know, we can do some interesting combinations with now dual traits or something, whatever they have planned. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you found it a bit informative. If you have any other ideas on what you think this update will be, post it in the comments, and I'll check out the comments after this. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.